Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers have to determine how severe this may be. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
If that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Gets made right side by Coleman. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now the shotgun give to Cook. He finds space into the red zone. And he's finally taken down at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Chris Olave with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Pass now to kick this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Bennett's going to throw straight away. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18 right.
Bennett's working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
60 by 6. Go, Rick. Go, come 19. Come 19.
Third down, it's Penix. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 47-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Again, it's Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him only 1 yard. Again, the run doesn't get it done, and now it's 4th and 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3. They'll go. Allen. Good strike downfield to Olave. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 13-0 lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Pass now to kick this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Come on. 7 Pirates. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Third long through here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go, set. Drop low 80. Drop low 80.
Penix here from the gun. DJ Chuck there for the catch. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking down a 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 18 Cardinals, 79 Broncos. Come 19, come 19. Go trap, 19 Lions.
From the shotgun, Penix. That one complete to Pitts. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
18 Cowboy 80.
From the 29. He's got London left side. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down.
60 Eagles.
Here's Penix. Completed to his running back. And get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
18 Pioneer. 19 Chuck.
Here's Robinson. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. This time he make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. Buffalo, this big guy is moving. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
It's one of those situations that I really can't critique the defense call at all. I mean, the X's and O's were everything you want, but unfortunately, the Jimmies and Joes, in double coverage of that tight end, couldn't get it done.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got first and 10 inside the red zone. Cook trying this one up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Allen to throw. He brings it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
70, here we go, set. Panthers 60, Panthers, Buffalo 18.
Penix now. Throwing the out route complete. He takes it forward to maybe the 23. Derek Forrest able to make the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here's second and 7. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Cowboy 80.
pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. It's taken at midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Remember in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Allen. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
On first down, Allen. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. And you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air, Allen. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All right, all set up now. First and 10. From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Allen gonna throw again. The throw is caught. And touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a James Cook touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21.
Falcons 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
20-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half. brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here comes the final play of our first half.
60, 19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, go.
One final shot before the half. Finds his back. It's Robinson. He is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Timer pass. The kickoff for Buffalo.
Pass now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Come on. 79 Broncos.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go. Sack. Back to 60. Back to 60.
Throwing for the pistol. Penix. Buys time, rolling right. That's completed right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Here we go. Pass around. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Robinson on the inside give. Down the sideline to the 45. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
19 Tigers. 60 Bison. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
Throwing now on first down. Penix. That's incomplete left side. That throw intended for Drake London. So second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Cowboy 80. 3. Warriors 70.
The toss now to Robinson. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
You want to see more, but you want to see soul. Life just slows you down. Your body gets acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a ball.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They go play action. Here's Penix. He lets one fly deep downfield. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Terry Johnson has it. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down. Running back sent in motion. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Good strike downfield to Olave. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
This is one of those plays you're going to see on tape this week, I guarantee it. Not because of the catch, but because of the effort. Lays out and brings in the off-target throw.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
319.
Oh, Allen loses it. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And that right there is why they coach you to never give up on a play, Brock. Recover the fumble, and he's able to get him the 1st down, too. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. This is Cook. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Allen looking to throw. Isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
For how well they were moving the ball on this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now. And even more surprising, Kate, to see them knocked so far backwards with a sack. At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable 4th down if you don't get the 1st.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Now Allen. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Bass's kick is good. And the advantage now sits at 24.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Bass now to kick this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. from the 28. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Falcon football, but this late, that lead might be too much for them to overcome.
39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Let's go now. Corey, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Back at 60.
Penix here from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Play fake. Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Bijan Robinson out of the backfield. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Third down, it's Penix. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check smash, check smash.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Takes out a one stop, and he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Gets a gain of 11 there, then picks up the first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Another one for Cook. One good for a gain of 4. It's second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Got his man. Shakir has it. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills continue piling it on here in the 4th. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. the extra point to go. And the Bills continue piling onto this lead. Pass now to kick this away. Here's Agnew on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Penix working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Back at 60. Hawk 70. Hawks. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
From the 31. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
3 yards to go.
Let's go now. Buffalo 80. Hurt, hurt.
Mike, what are you doing?
From the shotgun, Penix. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Penix is going to throw again. Throw caught by his running back. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Go. Panther 11. Cowboy 80.
Penix now on 1st down. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Going to the ground again on throws. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
From Little League football to the NFL, that is a play that a safety dreams of. Sees that toss play coming and is able to come downhill and knock it backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go. Take it up. Go, Reed. Go.
Penix looking to pass. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Another Falcons. 1st and 10 at the the 33-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. 70. 72.
Penix now. It's this one to Tyler Algier. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Falcons putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. This is Cook on the handoff. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That's got to be so frustrating for them. I mean, you're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now it's Cook. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's Cook. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a gain of 5. That brings up 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. That's why they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop with about 14 seconds to go. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Allen on 3rd and short. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Try and get it to Chris Olave. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A 54-yard attempt.
The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This a 54-yarder. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And they wanted to add 3 more there, but silver lining, they aren't exactly hurting for a big lead at this juncture. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Cut down the field, it's Pitts. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
The kick is good, so no time left. They at least put another 3 on the board, but things still ending in a tough loss. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring